Well, my chair, I streamlined as much as possible and just looked at it in more of a way of a sports car and something that would perform, something that would really function well and do the job.
Take it from me. Get yourself free. Get it together, everyone. I'm the one.
I wanted my chair something that would turn very, very quick.
At the gate, like a racehorse winner, place your bets, you sinners. Give me 5 to 1. I'm the one. Take it from me. Get yourself free.
And also, well, just eliminating the push handles. They weren't needed. See, the whole thing is the push handles, everybody's inbred in society that they're for pushing. So people naturally just, wherever you go, they want to grab them and start pushing you. And I don't like that. I'm striving to be independent, and that's not being independent.
How you doing, Brent? It's good to see you.
When I was first injured, I was paralyzed from about a waist down. Just, there was no feeling, and you didn't even realize the bottom half was there. My whole life had been based around being very physical, hiking, swimming, surfing. I got to the point where I knew, I think after the second week or something, that there was nothing I could do about it, and all I could do was keep going. And there was nobody to blame because it was my own actions that, it was my own hand that did it. Hi, how you doing? I'm Jeff from the recreational therapist on the ward. Do all your the first year is really pretty heavy duty because you're just learning what you can do and what you can't do. Everything's such a new experience wherever you go. Every bathroom, every corridor, every parking lot, every step is a new challenge for you. And society places obstacles in the way of the handicapped. There's no malice in it. People just forget about us, and well, we shouldn't let them. Being a rec therapist, I can share the pain with them because I've had that pain.
You gonna play a little b-ball?
I can relate my experiences that I've done it in a wheelchair. I've done these certain things. It makes it a lot easier for my patients to come out of their shell and say, hey, well, I'll give it a try.
You want to get a dribble after you get 2 pushes, though. You got a dribble after you do the 2 pushes. Come on in real close, right about here. That's fine. Go ahead.
And a lot of people pull the being crippled or paralyzed, that you can't do this. And I say, baloney, you can. And I've done it, and you can do it.
You're throwing the ball. You want to kind of control the ball with your wrist. You want to snap that wrist. You want to go for height. Go for a nice height, nice arc. There you go. That's a lot better. Here, I'll get it for you. It's really good. When you get out of your body jacket, you'll be a lot more mobile. What did shooting either one. You want to shoot for the center of that hoop, or you want to shoot for the backboard for a nice bank shot on that.
With using in wheelchair sports, it carries on to their everyday life because the more they get more agile, more quick with their chair, when they're out in the community, out in the street, it's a lot easier for them to maneuver the chair. They build up their stamina and their strength through the sport, and so when they do get out in the community, they can go a full length of a day as an able-bodied person does.
Nice, beautiful, excellent, nice shot, beautiful shot. Okay, try it again, Daly. Come on in, just a little. Now give it a shot there. Nice and high up there. Nice arc. There you go. Nice shot. Okay, all right. Nice shot. All right. Okay, on your grip, use a continental grip, which is in between your backhand and forehand. And instead of choking up like you would when you're an able-bodied, you come down off the butt here, so you got some of your meaty part exposed, so you can push a lot easier. See? First of all, work on the foreswing. Get your grip. Grip's really important. Now, everything's done from your shoulder in tennis. Your elbow slightly bent. Wrist does not move at all.
Well, the nice thing about tennis is, like, all you need is a tennis racket and tennis ball, and you can have common interests with any able-bodied person. Just go out and start playing the game. You can meet people and go out there and be with people and get back into the community function of recreation and life in the mainstream.
That's very good. See, when you tilt it up a little, it's going to go over the fence like that. Okay, on your movements, you want to come out of your turn so you get a lot of power into your swing like this. When you're coming across court, if you overplayed your backhand, instead of coming in your backhand, come across the body, come into your swing. You get a lot of power that way. You want to always move so that you're overstepping your ball just a little or overriding so that you can come back into it. You want to always play into it. You also want to play
it's an ego booster. If they get satisfaction from it, they feel good, so they'll go about the rest of their rehab in more of a positive manner instead of a negative manner.
Try once more coming across the body with the left hand. Really whip it.
The wheelchair participant, and just with a few adaptions, that's it. He gets 2 bounces instead of the one before the ball is called dead.
That's okay. You want to move a little bit quicker.
Basically, by adapting recreation and leisure activities, a person can enjoy activities that he did before. It's just that I show them in a system in how to adapt their capabilities after their injuries. It's just putting your mind to it and trying to work around the wheelchair. It's just being very creative, adapting, and never saying die. I don't even remember what happened, but all I'm saying is I was a rowdy little junior college kid, and my life consisted of surfing, working, going to school, and partying. And one night I didn't make it home from a party. I woke up in the hospital, a paraplegic, and my friends said that, you really wiped out bad and tried to move a telephone pole with your Volkswagen. And it didn't work. I cried. I was really upset. I remember the first couple of months were very painful. I was I got angry at everybody. I used to scream at people. But I look back now, and that's the way I got through my pain. But you get kind of callous to pain, and after a while, you just start getting into sort of a head trip by putting up blocks and toning it down a little. But sometimes I get really fed up with being a gimp. sometimes you just go, God, I'm really fed up, and I'd like to just, walk away from this. I knew Audrey from when I was like in 4th grade, and it was really strange. I gave her a St. Christopher, but I never saw that much of her all the way through my junior high and high school days. Then we ran into each other at one party after my accident, and we started dating. And everything seemed to work out, and everything went well, so we got married.
When I first thought about dating him, I was worried about the fact that there were 3 steps in front of my house that he'd have to, come up to get to the front door. And I really felt bad because, I didn't want to put him on the spot automatically and make him uncomfortable. But he handled it really well. I didn't need to worry about it because, he took care of it. The only time I've ever really thought of Jeff being handicapped was when I first met him. I used to think about how's he going to do this and how's he going to do that. Then when I got to know him, I stopped thinking of him as a handicapped person. I mean, he's just a person. He's just Jeff. There's a few things that Jeff will never be able to overcome, like I love to dance and he can't dance. But even before Jeff's accident, he would never dance. He's not a dancer, It was hard in the beginning because it was different. When I met him, he was incontinent. He didn't have his bladder, control of his bladder, his bowels. So there was a lot of things we had to work around, so to speak. But now that, he's gotten more return, his sexual function is as normal as anybody else's.
It's not as good as when I was an able-bodied, but it gets better like my legs get better.
When we first started going out or going shopping, people used to stare at us a lot. I used to feel self-conscious and uncomfortable. But then I thought about, before I'd met Jeff, and I always stared at people that were handicapped. It's just, kind of a curiosity. You kind of wonder what happened to them and, where you think, oh, too bad. Now it doesn't bother me at all. I don't even see people staring at us. And I know they do. I don't pity him, and I don't help him unless he asks for it. I've learned that for sure, not to help him unless he asks me for help. Other people gave me a lot of static. They were always asking me, why would you want to go out with a guy in a wheelchair or marry a crippled? And a lot of people asked me about, his sexual function. Would he be able to have sex? Which was none of their business, but they asked anyway. Most of the time I told them, because I think people are curious about people with handicaps, and they want to know. And if, I'm glad that they're curious and they ask rather than saying nothing and staying away from us. Well, I got a lot of mixed reactions. One of my cousins was really mean and rude and said, that we now had a freak in the family.
I've sacrificed certain things in my life to gain other things. We have a pool, and I swore that the more I read and the more I went through my professional studies and recreation, that swimming is the best thing for me, because I was a competitive swimmer for years before my injury, and I knew therapeutically what it would do for me and how it would really be a big outlet to gain back strength in leg muscles that I do get back. It's a continuous part of my rehab, just generally keeping me in healthy condition for the rest of my life. I want to swim until day zero. There's this thing, oh, it's not me, it's always the other person, and they're kind of trying to hide it from your kids and themselves and denying the situation. I don't think it really helps. And like when I went through high school, I was never exposed to any people with physical handicaps or the mentally retarded. And a lot of the people who are subjected to it, they don't know what to do with it. They're scared to death of it.
Hands together. Back up here. Okay, you ready?
Okay.
Okay, nice and easy. Okay, it's all right. You're swinging too early. You got to slow down a little. Okay, throw me the ball with your left hand. Good, Troy. You're getting a lot of strength in that left hand. That's good. The more you use it, the better it'll get. Use your left hand. Good, good. Are you remembering to keep your eye on the ball? Troy?
What?
Are you keeping your eye on the ball?
No.
No?
Yeah.
Why not?
Because I'm trying.
That's the important thing, that you're trying, but are you watching the ball come to your bat?
Okay.
I want you to watch this ball, so we're not afraid of balls, right?
Right.
Right? Balls don't hurt you, do they?
No.
Okay, I want you to boom it right out of the park, but just relax, okay? Okay, nice and easy now. Good. Excellent. All right. Way to move. Like that. Right out of the ballpark. Let's go get it.
It's a good day today.
It's a beautiful day. Jim, how's it going?
Okay, Jeff.
Okay, would you like to catch? Would you like to play catcher now? There you go. Okay, Tim out there. Pitch him nice and easy to Troy, about chest high. Real nice and easy. Relax now. Come on, Troy. Take your time. Watch the ball. Good. All right. All right. Outstanding. Sign him up. A bummer, but I was fortunate enough to be an incomplete injury, and I'm getting a lot of my muscle control back in my legs and a lot of my sensation back, and I feel that I will get it all back. I've been told by specialists that you'll walk again, and others have said, no, you'll never walk again. And I feel I will, because I know my body and I've been talking to it for so long. How's it going, Steve? You staying out of trouble? I'm playing a little football.
Did you win or lose?
On the whole, people who are physically handicapped, their minds are intact. They're loving, they can be sad, they can cry, they can laugh, they can enjoy things just like everyone else. And that's what I'm saying, is that the most important thing is to maximize what you have.